Users can log into MicroStrategy web or mobile securely using QR codes that can be scanned using mobile phones. In addition, users can also opt to log in with LDAP credentials, and so MicroStrategy offers a variety of options to securely authenticate users. Security and user management can be performed on two different interfaces with MicroStrategy, a desktop-based tool called Developer and through a web interface as well. With the Developer tool, setting up LDAP authentication is very simple, as MicroStrategy has easy plug-and-play options to achieve this. MicroStrategy can easily access the Active Directory and even set up authentication to work with SAML for single sign-on, making it both secure yet convenient for users to be authenticated. MicroStrategy Developer also allows administrators to configure user security. MicroStrategy users can be grouped together and can be granted very granular privileges with roles and permissions that help make the experience for the user personalized and secure. The various permissions allow or restrict users from performing certain actions or accessing certain items within the BI application. These permissions can be extremely granular and, for instance, can restrict users from sharing certain dashboards or drilling within certain reports or accessing certain folders. MicroStrategy also allows administrators to set up security filters, and with this, different users can log on to the same application and have different security privileges. The granularity of privileges is down to the row level, and so the experience can be extremely personalized and secure. All these actions can be performed on the web interface with this newest release. The web interface, much like Developer, gives admins a consistent experience to set up LDAP authentication. On the same interface, access control lists can also be applied to restrict usage of dashboards and the rest of the application. Security filters can be applied on this interface as well, and so admins have a choice of tools based on their preference. Once this is set up, users can log into MicroStrategy web or mobile securely using QR codes that can be scanned using mobile phones. In addition, users can also opt to log in with LDAP credentials, and so MicroStrategy offers a variety of options to securely authenticate users. Once logged in, users will only be able to access the folders and information to which they have been provided access to. In this example, the user only sees data to the row and cell level that is relevant to him or her. Logging in as a different user may still allow the new user to access the same dashboard. However, since this user now has a different security filter, will only see a subset of the information in the original dashboard. Business authors of reports or dashboards can also assign security permissions to the content they've created and have those permissions perpetually associated to the content as it is promoted to a server and to other users as well. This way, they can maintain control over the content they created using the menu options within the dashboard. The MicroStrategy platform offers audit trail capabilities with regard to user transactions and logon attempts via the Enterprise Manager tool. This analytics project in Enterprise Manager also requires authentication and provides administrators with access to hundreds of out-of-the-box reports and dashboards to monitor usage and user activity. The dashboards are prompted and data can be limited to specific time intervals and time windows for further detailed analysis. This dashboard tracks user activity and can show administrators user session statistics over a time period, user and job concurrency, project resource usage, and can answer questions such as which user ran what report and at what time, what document has the longest execution time, how many times the dashboard errored out, at what time did a specific user log on or get disconnected, and much more. There are several other dashboards as well within this Enterprise Manager tool, And admins also have the ability to create their own dashboards to monitor and manage things that are important and relevant to their environment. MicroStrategy offers relevant KPIs and dimensions, and so a custom dashboard can be created in minutes. With MicroStrategy, business users can connect to most MDX sources to create reports and dashboards. Our product supports out-of-the-box connectors to Hyperion Essbase, SQL Server Analysis Services, SAP and IBM Cognos TM1. Setting up the connection is similar to any other data source with identical workflows and interfaces. Once created, these connections can be shared with all other users who want to use this as a data source for OLAP analysis. Data that is imported into MicroStrategy does not require any additional modeling and is automatically converted to MicroStrategy dimensions and metrics and is ready for analysis. Users can also blend data into this visualization from any other source in the exact same manner. To add data from spreadsheets, CSV or text files, for instance, users can browse and select files from disk or can also connect using the relevant URL. Once connected, the tabular data is automatically converted to MicroStrategy dimensions and metrics, and this data can be blended into an existing visualization. Easy menu options are available to link tables from disparate sources, and types of joins can be defined as needed. MicroStrategy directly integrates with Apache Solr to provide interactive search capability on unstructured and semi-structured data. This is useful to parse and consume web logs, machine logs, and other text-based sources. Text-based data in this example can automatically be modeled into tabular form using our native connectors and can be leveraged by business users for visual analysis. The product offers native connectors to both Twitter and Facebook. To import data from Facebook, users can search for pages by entering keywords. By applying filters, users can limit the amount of data brought back for analysis. Data that is sourced from Facebook pages are automatically structured and available for analysis. To import data from Twitter, users can use the native connector and search for tweets. Multiple operators can be used along with filters to refine searches. Like any other source, data sourced from Twitter is automatically structured as dimensions and metrics and can readily be used to create visualizations. MicroStrategy also supports direct query access via SQL. The product offers both ODBC and JDBC options, as well as native adapters for relational query access across most data sources. The drop-down list highlights all supported relational data sources. To add a new connection to a Teradata source, for instance, MicroStrategy offers a native adapter for optimized query access. The process to import data from relational data sources is similar to every other connector, and so there is no new learning curve for business users to connect to different sources. MicroStrategy connects to NoSQL big data sources such as MongoDB and Cassandra, and also connects to HDFS via a native connector. The drop-down offers options to access MapReduce, including Cloudera Hive, Impala, MapR, Drill, PigScripts, Spark SQL, and more. Alternatively, users can also browse HDFS using a native Hadoop gateway with the same interface that users would use for any other data source. You can drag and drop to select as many files as you want to build a query. MicroStrategy allows users to wrangle on top of data to change the format of the data. Additionally, to limit and manage the amount of data imported from HDFS, users can also perform aggregation on top of the data prior to importing it into MicroStrategy for analysis. Users can access a library of advanced functions and filters to control and restrict the amount of data. Once imported, the data is automatically formatted as MicroStrategy dimensions and metrics and is available for business users to create dashboards. End-user organizations can remotely configure and administer MicroStrategy Cloud to access all of the analytical capabilities that the MicroStrategy platform offers. Users have the ability to monitor system health and can track maintenance schedules and system usage on a calendar of events. Self-service capabilities on the Cloud Portal give users the ability to monitor the usage of resources. End users can also see which servers are running and have the ability to stop, start, and refresh as needed. End users can view and continue to manage all of the components and topology of their cloud and on-premise solution in an integrated way. The Manage User section allows end-user organizations to scale up and down the solution usage and allows the creation of new users. Organizations can also increase processing power, data repository space, and bandwidth for data loading as needed. Self-service capabilities allow organizations to manage security and overall branding for the cloud application on their own as well. Users can blend cloud and on-premise data sources into a single cloud repository. As you can see here, we are bringing in Salesforce data into a cloud database using Informatica. Users still have the ability to connect to data sources with intelligence cubes or a live connection and can refresh reports and dashboards directly within the cloud. Users can then blend in more on-premise Excel data as well. MicroStrategy also offers pre-built analytical dashboard templates, such as this example from Vitara, where all customers have to do is connect to their Salesforce data and can leverage pre-built templates to present their data. Users can go to the GitHub Marketplace, where they will have the ability to choose custom visualizations that are sourced from open source and third-party libraries. These D3 visualizations can be easily integrated into the MicroStrategy product for interactive data exploration. MicroStrategy offers the ability to cluster servers to provide higher availability through failover, better performance through load distribution, and greater scalability, supporting the system as system demands grow. As you can see here, administrators can use the developer tool to cluster two different servers using graphical menu options. Optimization options such as multi-level caching, in-memory cubes, and dynamic sourcing increases the performance of the dashboards and the reports. End users configure VLDB settings to customize SQL queries so the reports and dashboards can be optimized. The MicroStrategy Operational Manager allows end users to monitor, manage, and prioritize workload across all servers. On this centralized portal, administrators have the ability to get 24/7 alerts and can throttle workloads and users to prioritize and manage requests. This allows admins to maintain the overall health of the system across multiple servers, all from a centralized location. MicroStrategy offers inbuilt data integration capabilities for ETL purposes via data wrangling that allows users to use recommended functions to parse, profile, and prepare data. All actions can be carried out without any coding and recorded as a history script for future needs. Data can be sourced into MicroStrategy from a variety of sources, and users have the options to either connect live to the source or can alternatively create in-memory cubes on the server. Data can be stored as in-memory cubes or managed objects within the servers, and in the case of live connections, the data source connector information is stored for access. Size of data, last modified date, and the schedule status for each data connection is displayed for user reference. Users have the option to create or republish new cubes and can also set up automated schedules to update information. Users can update, replace, or append to existing data and select the refresh policy as desired. Schedules to refresh data can be event or time triggered. For instance, schedules can be right after an ETL data load or can be on a specified weekday. Data can also be shared with others, and permissions can be set by the users with very granular security filters. For instance, data can be limited to specific zip codes or cities. Custom access permissions can be set to allow users to collaborate and share as well. Data can be sourced into MicroStrategy from a variety of sources, and users have the options to either connect live to the source or can alternatively create in-memory cubes on the server. In cases where large amounts of data is imported, users have the ability to include search indexes to improve response times and performance. Using graphical interfaces, Users can select search indexes to any dimension with the appropriate checkbox. Additionally, users can also partition the cube across any attribute and can choose the number of partitions. This allows faster processing of cubes for publication and user access, and as a result, end users get faster responses for ad hoc queries when building visualizations. The MicroStrategy Operations Manager allows administrators to run, manage, and monitor data loads on a centralized admin web interface. On this screen, users can monitor the loads and start and end the loads. Users can also create new data loads by project and can choose a specific task and schedule a data load as desired. MicroStrategy Desktop is a standalone self-service analytics solution for visual data discovery. Any business user can quickly and easily connect to a wide variety of sources, including personal spreadsheets, relational databases, cloud-based systems, or even big data sources. The interface offers options to connect live or create in-memory cubes. With graphical interfaces, users can connect to multiple sheets at once and create a multi-table dataset. Once imported, the product automatically converts the data into MicroStrategy dimensions or metrics, and no additional data modeling is required. The product also allows users to enrich their time or even geographic data by adding hierarchical data points. Users have the option to add new tables into the same analysis, and the tables can be sourced from a different data source type. In this example, we are mashing together another table from a relational database. The product automatically creates joins between tables, and users can additionally specify the type of join and define the relationships. Users can now use this data mashup and create dashboards. MicroStrategy automatically creates joins between tables based on matching column names. Columns with different names can also be linked or unlinked by simply dragging and dropping data from one table onto another. MicroStrategy automatically infers and suggests relationships and hierarchies between the attributes. To define a new relationship, there are menus that allow the user to define the type, whether it is a one-to-one or a one-to-many relationship. Users can also specify the join behavior by selecting between outer or inner join options. Users can also add a new data source and continue to create joins on the fly. The clipboard or custom data source option allows users to scrape data directly from websites. Scraped data is added as a new dataset, and intelligent joins are established to create one single data mashup. The new data wrangling feature allows users to prepare or format their data as part of a seamless workflow within the product, without any coding or scripting. This feature gives users access to a wide variety of functions, enabling them to fill down columns, extract content and split it into new columns, rename column names, change data types, edit text or numeric facets, profile the data, identify and merge data clusters, and much more. A history script of the data preparation is recorded and can be later applied whenever more current data is made available. Using data wrangling functions within the product, users can collect statistics about their data by running numeric facets, see the distribution of the data, and filter on a certain portion of the values. Users can examine information by running text facets as well, and are able to discover errors or issues that can be easily edited or clustered. MicroStrategy supports the creation of centralized data models and also allows business users to generate data models that can be shared across the organization. The centralized metadata creation requires the architect tools, and business users can create data models using desktop or web interfaces. To create the centralized metadata, intuitive wizards and editors are available to define business rules and allow users to create attributes, relationships, and facts. Users can see the data sources for the selected project in a dedicated panel. Individual tables can be dragged and dropped into the project tables view, displaying all the available columns, allowing the architecture process to begin. Users can right-click and select the Recognize option and automatically identify the candidate attributes within a selected table. The Recognize feature also applies to identifying and mapping facts, which are used to create metrics. The Hierarchy view allows developers to start building relationships and hierarchies between the project. Once a user saves and updates the schema after using Architect, the changes are reflected in the metadata. Business users, on the other hand, have the ability to generate and share data models as well. Dashboards in MicroStrategy Desktop are automatically saved as MicroStrategy files, allowing them to be uploaded into the governed enterprise environment. This doesn't need the IT involvement, as the data model is automatically generated. The data can be mapped back to the centralized system by the business user if needed. Uploaded dashboards may be shared with other users, and security filters can be applied as well. Business users also have the option to disassociate the underlying data model that was created by the business user and have the option to only share that component as well. Once shared, other users can access this data model and create additional reports and dashboards. MicroStrategy Developer and Web can be used to create not only the final reports and dashboards, but also analytical components like metrics, key performance indicators, filters, prompts, and custom groups. Any analytical component or object can be embedded into another. For instance, a filter can be included to define a metric. That metric can in turn be used to define a new custom group or any other object within the MicroStrategy metadata. These objects can then further be used to build other reports or even dashboards. Any change made in one place will automatically be reflected everywhere that object is used. MicroStrategy includes a large library of analytical functions and algorithms that include commonly used descriptive statistical functions, including mean, min, max, standard deviation, median, and much more. Business users can create these metrics by simply clicking on the menu options and can also create them on the fly using graphical wizards that are inbuilt within the visualization interface. Beyond the basic functions, the product also offers access to a large list of highly advanced financial algorithms and advanced statistical functions, all of which are natively available and can be accessed on this window. Business users can either drag and drop these functions into the editor or can alternatively paste metric formulas into the editor. In this example, we are pasting an R metric to predict the values using the ARIMA forecast model. By dragging in the newly created predictive metric, users can forecast values for beyond a certain date, as seen on this area visualization. Users can also slice the newly created R predictive metric across other dimensions as well. And as you can see, the forecasted trends dynamically change across each dimension, and so it's not just a static extrapolation of the data. Users can also use this newly created predictive metric across other visualizations. In this example, we are adding a trend line to a bar chart matrix. The default model uses the best fit option, but users have ability to change the model as desired. Using the drop-down options, users can switch the model to logarithmic, exponential, polynomial, or linear. Beyond that, users have the ability to enable forecasting trend lines and visualize values beyond what's in the original dataset. MicroStrategy also includes a longer list of native functions to support advanced algorithms, including decision trees, neural networks, support vector machines, and a lot more. All this is also available in the same editor, and any user can leverage these native functions to build and evaluate data mining models. In addition to all this, the product also supports time series models. Users can leverage training metrics to generate or update the predictive metrics, which contain the PMML definition of the model. The models can then be used in any report or dashboard by adding the predictive metric. In addition to using the native library, we also support the import of third-party PMML models, and MicroStrategy can seamlessly ingest models created by SPSS, SAS, and R. This example shows how users can create a clustering model using R to perform customer segmentation analysis. The right-click menu offers multiple options to interact with data, including the ability to exclude data and filter within a visualization. Extensive filtering options allow users to slice and dice the data, and filters can be checkboxes, drop-downs, or text searches. Users can filter a single visualization or define filters that will affect the active sheet and all of the visualization within it. Cascading filtering is also available to users to filter on top of other existing filters. Users have the ability to interact with data points and can drill down or up and across visualizations as well, all with simple menu options. The Show Data option gives users access to display the underlying data for any visualization, and the user can also continue by sorting or performing other manipulations on that grid as well. Custom groups can be created on the fly by business users. Multiple elements can be grouped together to create new dimensions using graphical interfaces. All of this can be done without modeling any data or scripting. The newly created custom group is similar to any other dimension and can be reused across the dashboard or even in new visualizations. Users can also enrich their data on the fly and create new dimensions from existing geography and time hierarchies without requiring data modeling or coding. Users can generate month and quarter from date, or state and country from zip code, for instance. You can also define specific data ranges for further analysis by using existing data points. The visualizations or data ranges can be customized with color or shape based on threshold numbers or percentiles. Users can toggle between showing the data as a value or as a percentage by clicking on these buttons and without the need to create new dimensions. There are a number of tutorials and resources available to help anyone get started with using the product. Access to these written guides, tutorial videos, sample dashboards is made available via the main menu option of the product. The product also offers instant access to quick tips, a discussion forum, and means to reach out directly to the online MicroStrategy community to find discussions and answers on any relevant topic. Users have the ability to format visualizations and change colors to consistently display across all visualizations. Legends can be toggled, formatted, and placed as desired as well. Users can place multiple visualizations on a page and create multiple tabs. Users can bring in public datasets, such as from Wikipedia. Our enhanced geocoding capabilities allow users to enrich data with new objects. We support most mapping partners, including Apple Maps, Google Maps, and Esri Maps. Users can create multiple map styles with different styles and types, including chloroplasts. Users can search at the metadata and content levels. Here we see a user search at the content level using a simple text-based search filter to look for values that have east. Users can create reusable dashboard templates with images and any content, and allow other users to reuse these templates. In this example, we create a simple template with a logo. When you click on the Create icon, the Saved Template option is available, and every user can have access to it to create dashboards or add other templates to this as well. Our product allows users to create pixel-perfect dashboards through our code-free WYSIWYG interface. MicroStrategy takes a code-free platform approach to building native apps for iOS and Android smartphones and tablets. App developers require minimal technical experience to start developing apps, lowering the cost of development. This approach makes it easier to maintain these apps as well. It provides the freedom to make changes to your apps without the need to recompile every time, and you can see the results instantly. MicroStrategy Mobile offers powerful analytical capabilities to mine and monitor huge amounts of data, find anomalies and patterns through powerful visualizations such as density maps, heat maps, image viewers, microcharts, calendars, time series, to additionally explore the data. MicroStrategy transaction capabilities let users embed write-back functionality into dashboards for the purposes of decision-making or initiating a transaction. Touch-based inputs such as text and number inputs, calendar, camera, GPS, switches, steppers, sliders, etc. enable users to change and add new data. MicroStrategy's platform also includes various transaction widgets, which include signature capture, photo uploader, and survey widgets. One of our newest features is a smart client that provides an enhanced experience with offline transactions by optimizing caching and enabling transactional queues. Offline transactions are available on the dashboard even when no internet connection is available, and then updated in the database when the connection is re-established. This way, people can still meaningfully use their app to access information and perform transactions regardless of internet connectivity. Users can directly deliver multimedia content to others via the mobile app, and this can include promotional videos, training brochures, sales presentations, and much more. Some of the widgets that support this capability are the multimedia widget that can connect to WebDAV and SharePoint to make documents and videos available even when you're offline. The video widget enables videos to be stored locally so that they load faster, even when offline. MicroStrategy allows users to collaborate with colleagues via the Annotate and Share functionality, its integration with Apple TV, and its Command Center capability. Users can draw free-form shapes and add a comment and share the annotated screens via email or mirror the mobile device with an Apple TV to share insights with a group. MicroStrategy Command Center allows the user to simulate an operations center for a fraction of the cost. It can be used to cluster a number of iPads, with one acting as the controller and the others projecting onto multiple large flat-screen devices. Each iPad can present data at different levels or in different formats. For geospatial analysis, MicroStrategy Mobile supports both Apple Maps and Google Maps, and also supports the layering of images and polygon shapes on top of these maps. MicroStrategy offers the most secure, commercially available mobile app platform in the marketplace. Users have everything they need within the MicroStrategy platform: multi-factor authentication via Touch ID, passcode and certificate, encryption of data in transit and at rest, and much more. Our platform also takes advantage of native hardware security, including passcode, auto-lock, and failed attempt limits. MicroStrategy also integrates natively with third-party security vendors such as Good Dynamics, AirWatch, and Mobile Iron. MicroStrategy Mobile is also available as a fully native Android app. Just like the iOS app, the Android app also offers the same intuitive, visually stunning, and responsive interactivity. Design enhancements have been made on themes, progress indicators, panel stacks, and buttons, all based on the material design principles published by Google. MicroStrategy enables our customers to design their analytical applications once and deploy them everywhere on any device. Our customers can leverage their existing MicroStrategy environment to build and deploy BI applications for the web, iOS, and Android without writing a single line of code. The MicroStrategy Web SDK provides intuitive customization tools and rich documentation to help you gain in-depth technical knowledge about MicroStrategy Web products, and at the same time addresses the needs of developers who want to perform customizations. The Task Administrator application provides a list of all actions available out of the box that can be customized. In this example, we can pass parameters to specify a dashboard and generate a URL to automatically print the dashboard or report in PDF format. Similarly, you can generate URLs to execute a prompted report, publish a cube, or send a report to a file location. Users can also load data by executing a report to create a cache for the results. Again, a URL can be generated by the Task Administrator to call the action to run the report and generate the cache. So, future report executions will be served faster by reading the data from the cache. Users can use MicroStrategy portlets to integrate BI content and functionality into enterprise portals. MicroStrategy offers out-of-the-box portlets designed to take advantage of the mechanisms of the various portal products, without requiring users to make any adjustments or changes. With the portal integration, users will be able to provide BI content, portlet-to-portlet communication, single sign-on, interactivity with MicroStrategy Web, personalization, improved performance, and much more. Quick guides are available for each portal that MicroStrategy supports, and this includes Microsoft SharePoint, IBM WebSphere, Oracle WebLogic, SAP NetWeaver, LifeRay, JSR 168 compliant, .NET Nuke, and Drupal. This real-life example showcases the MicroStrategy Web application developed by Canadian Institute for Health Information to directly deliver interactive data discovery capabilities to thousands of external end users. This application includes several different types of charts and graphs, maps, complete dashboards, and also has some advanced analytics embedded within it. Interactive capabilities to slice and dice and directly interact are available to the end user via tabs, panels, drop-down filters, and other page-by options. The CMS website shows how geography maps with custom polygons can be embedded into external-facing applications. In this next example of embedded BI, MicroStrategy functionality is white-labeled and tightly integrated within an EMR, or Electronic Medical Record solution. Deployed now in over 500 organizations in 13 countries, Alert Medical is both web and cloud enabled and a great example for embeddability. Users have the code-free ability to blend multimedia content such as images and videos in dashboards to create infographics. Users can share content and set permissions for other users, such as view, modify, and full control, and restrict usage accordingly. To allow others to access these dashboards, users can download the dashboard and save the file into a public folder. Alternatively, they share their dashboard into a publicly shared folder on the server. Instead of browsing through folders, users can search analytic content like dashboards, reports, or even metrics and attributes with our advanced search. Advanced searching capabilities allow users to refine search by using filters. For instance, users can find a document modified within the last hour. Users can schedule and automate personalized alerts based on time or events. Users can create mobile or email alerts and send them out on a scheduled basis. You can set it to be Monday morning or the end of an ETL load, for instance. Users can export in multiple formats, such as PDF, Excel, CSV, HTML, and text. Users can print the dashboards or reports in pixel-perfect format as well. MicroStrategy allows users to collaborate by adding comments, notes, and annotations while interacting with the dashboard. All notes are recorded and ordered by date and time, and every user who has the privileges can access and contribute to the notes and collaborate with one another. Users can collaborate with other users using MicroStrategy Mobile using video chat by leveraging any other app on iOS while reviewing reports and dashboards, and can have real-time interaction. With MicroStrategy Mobile, users can slice and dice data on a mobile dashboard as well, and can also add comments and send annotated screenshots via email.